for it. You have to call for it.
Roll a d4 because I'm gonna do something. Just roll a d4 for me.
Rolled a 3.
3.
Look when you do
1,
things.
2, 3. Roll one more time because that doesn't seem fair.
I rolled a 4.
Hey, okay, so Raina, M, you're the only one who hasn't done it this rotation, so you gotta do this one this time. And Stoat just rolled herself for next week. So Stoat, you're doing it next week.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
I didn't feel it was fair for M to do it twice in 2 weeks, so I had you roll again.
You know what I think's great about that though is now you know to take good notes.
Cut this from the video. It doesn't exist.
See, I knew that.
It'll live on in our hearts.
I knew that last week. I knew that it was going to be me last week, and I still didn't take good notes. So
I just always assume you guys never take notes, so it's all good. All right, yeah. So let us start this week of D&D.
Let's go. So last week on D&D, we had a sort of like split episode where two different storylines were happening. Crag brought Jaffe to the Church of Bordanis to get his eyes fixed.
Penis.
And penis. And that went well. Ordinor, the guy who works there, is very a stir crazy man who just really needs some company, I think. And then Stoat had a little Stoat's day out, walked around town, saw a lot of thieves' cant symbols on various buildings until Jaffe, Crag, and Stoat all reunited at the Sultry Apple, where Jaffe was so thankful about his penis and eye situation that he offered free drinks to them. And Charles, the proprietor of the Sultry Apple, also offered them more free drinks for the whole night. Crag had Thomas. Well, sort of a joint effort. The whole party had Thomas running all the fuck over town for the whole night. First, Crag had him come check up on me and Compton, and then we had him go back, and then Crag had him go to the store to get him a first aid kit. To get his cardio in.
After we also sent him to the store before that.
Yeah. That was session before last.
No, because we sent him back to pay off the debt. So it was like Crag to us.
I'm not sure that he
us
went
to the store.
Time, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he paid it when I sent him.
Right.
Yeah. And then finishing up that side of the storyline, Crag noticed that Jessie was the girl who Thomas was hiring at the Sultry Apple, and took her into the back room to have a conversation with her, but that quickly devolved into more than conversation. And Thomas came back and was heartbroken and was like screaming on the porch about it, and Stoat was confused. Then they came back to the Sultry Apple. Meanwhile, Compton and I had been deciphering the Children of Padilla with the Crimson Ode. Deciphering that code, we managed to get the whole journal deciphered and read through that. Then I had Compton check on my tattoo situation. He found out that it had the word of recall on it, and so whoever is on the other side of that could just like poof me back at any moment. That was concerning, so we decided to have some drinks to take our minds off of that. So we were deep in the we were deep in the several cups in when Stout and Crag came back. We named the Scarecrow Tim. We had a tic-tac-toe tournament and managed to sober up once the other two got back in time to have a conversation with Ophelia and Lunadrim, talking about how they're going after Thamar. And they tried to give us 2 more scrolls of sending, but then Compton was like, no, you keep those because I'm going to transcribe the one that we have so that you can contact us as easily as we can contact you. And then and they said that they were going to talk, like they were going to reach out to us if they got it in too far over their heads. Then we said some goodbyes to them. And then we talked to Orsic, who gave us some money instead of cookies. And then he offered us a job where we would be taking Seize the Day, spelled the right way, up to Shaw Garden and asking to like some friends that he had up in Shaw Garden when he used to live there, and we would ask for help on his behalf because he only has one other town guard right now, which is not ideal. We sent him away and we decided to help him, and we have to meet him at 10 a.m. To collect Seize the Day. And then we went to bed. And
nothing else
Compton
happened.
Compton had a really nice dream and got trapped in his head, releasing Trevor. And then I had a really nice dream where it looked like scary things were coming to get me. And that's basically where we left off.
I
feel like I just talked for a really long time.
The recap always feels like that, but you did great.
I do think that was probably one of our shorter, more succinct recaps, so well done.
Yes.
Very, very well done.
Also, just for clarification, because I don't think this was explicitly said, but I do think it was implied, she's going to be there before 10, right? She's just waiting until 10. Like, she's hanging around until 10 at the bakery, Yorley.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a by 10
Craig's
situation.
going to wake up as soon as he can.
So, Raina, you were woken up still early in the night. By the time you all laid down and settled in for the evening, though everything going on around you was very uneventful, you still wake up in that very cold sweat. The drips running down your face almost feel as cold as when the ice wind blows across your face for a split moment. As you swear one of the sweat drops that fall from your face, when it hits the wood of the wagon, shatter almost like ice. And you rub your eyes for a moment, look back, and you just see a wet spot where it fell. It's very early morning at this point, probably about 4 o'clock. You don't hear anything really going on around you. The night is empty. The horses, you hear them every once in a while. Almost just the restlessness of them, of the kind of expelling the air as they breathe. But really, other than that, you don't hear any type of motions of anything going on around you. What do you do while the other two, who are cuddled up beside you closely, are doing? The only thing that you do notice that seems odd, for a split moment, is Compton, who's usually tightly wrapped around you in the cuddle puddle, is turned to his side in the opposite direction.
Okay. Well then, if I'm not wrapped up And I'm all done my meditating at this point, right? Okay. If I'm not wrapped up, I think I'm going to try to get up without disturbing the other two. And head towards the inn to see if I can get some... Like, I'm feeling really cold, and I feel like if I could get a spot by the fire there.
All right. You enter in. You open the hatch. Well, you open the doorway, and as you enter inside, you see that the entire inn is almost completely dark. Roll me a perception check.
Hold on, I forgot to get dice.
Dice Goblin! Dice Goblin!
Ew. Oh. That would be a 8.
As you go over, starting to get everything ready for the hearth, you know where the igniter is, where they keep the wood, and you start trying to build a fire, and as you do, you hear a voice come up, not behind you, but it is off in the distance, further away from you. And you hear just the gentle, soothing voice of Ophelia. Couldn't sleep?
Hi. I was just a little cold.
Oh.
And I wanted to see if I could... Is it okay if I...
Oh, no.
Get the fire going?
No, of course. Go right ahead. Actually, if you want to get started for me, I'll get a pot and we can throw it on top.
Yeah.
I don't know why we came to check on you all in the night, but we see the only one who seemed to be occupying the room actually is Crag. It's still the early spring. It's understandable why you were so cold out in the bar.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it. That's the reason. But yeah, maybe I'll go upstairs in a little bit, but I just want to get some time to warm up down here.
Of course. I'll grab a kettle and I'll leave you to yourself. Easy enough to get the fire going. Ophelia comes over after a while, puts a kettle on there, and you see she has a couple of like these little steel balls with all types of herbs and spices inside of them. Whenever the kettle is to your liking, just throw one of these inside and make a tea for you. I'm just finishing up actually over here, and I'll just go back and start getting breakfast ready. Don't let me bother you.
Thank you. Thanks, Ophelia.
She leaves.
So,
Yep.
Yeah. I think that Raina's going to pull a chair as close to the fire as she can, and she knows that Craig is going to go to meet Yorley. Yep. So, like earlier in the morning, so she's just going to kind of settle in until he comes downstairs.
Easy enough. The rest of you all went to bed. Probably, I believe it was about 10 or 11-ish. So, all of you wake up relatively early. While you were sitting in the front of the fire, Raina, you could hear the clanging of pots and pans in the back coming from the kitchen after about 2 hours or so. The sun starts to rise. Craig, you wake up well rested. In the comfy bed that was provided with the blankets, and nothing out of the ordinary. No restlessness of your sleep, nothing to disturb you. Probably since getting into this town, the first time that you've had a completely undisturbed sleep. Roll me Constitution, just check.
Okay. That's not scary at all. That's fine. I can do that as a Constitution check. Whatever, man. That's nothing. It's a +3. Okay, well, those are getting put away. It's a 7.
A 7. You wake up, and at first you get up. What would you be doing the first thing in the morning?
First thing is getting dressed, like he has a whole routine. He gets dressed,
Yep.
brushes his hair, says his prayers, then he goes downstairs.
So about halfway through your prayers, you wake up and your whole morning routine as you're going along is going no problem. You feel that twinge of that just ever lingering hunger still just there for a while. But as you're about halfway through your prayers, it kind of almost gives you like a kick in the stomach. As just that deep pain of hunger starts to hit your stomach once again. At first you don't understand why, but then after a second, like the waft of food starts to rise up into your room from downstairs. That must be it. That's why you didn't realize how hungry you were until this very moment.
I think he's going to make an attempt to like just sit with it and finish his prayers.
And with that 7, you try and go through and finish up, but you're really distracted by this just need to eat.
And after sitting with his failure for a good 20 seconds, he just stands up and goes downstairs.
All right. Stoat and Compton. You both awaken in the barn. You hear the horses being wrestled around, moved around. You hear someone working out in the barn. Both of you roll me a perception check.
Where is that number? That's not it, because that's performance.
I rolled a 23.
All right. Compton, as you wake up, you rolled well in your perception. You hear the moving around, things around you. The first thing, though, you notice is an individual laying in the wagon with you. A very small, dainty girl, kind of muddied features, braided hair. The wagon cramped with all the goods you have inside of it. You take in your surroundings and you realize everything that's going on, where you fell asleep last night. But Stoat, you hear outside like the horse's name and everything like that, and you hear little cries and groans, just like a little whimper every once in a while off in the distance, and just mumbles. And with the 23, hey, just little mumbles as someone seems to be just working sadly, trying to push through their work. But the cold breeze of the spring chills your bones as you notice that the person who's usually behind you in the cuddle puddle is gone.
Stoat would scoot up closer to the next person for warmth.
The only other person there is Compton.
Stoat would just go to cuddle. Are you crying?
I imagine it. You know, normally when Stoat would like back into Compton, it's probably all like, "Oh, okay, come on, we'll cuddle." It's very like rigid now. Like there's a tension in these muscles. Like, oh no, no, child.
Stoat gets up right away, turns around. I'm not a child. And she's looking at your face.
No, of course not. Go to sleep. Compton closes his eyes. Go to bed.
No. Where did Raina go? Did she disappear again? She gone?
I do not know.
So it starts calling out for Raina.
Where are the pants? Compton body sits up a little bit. He's looking for pants.
You find them.
Oh, okay.
Very quickly. Kind of as Compton would do, he drapes them over the back of the wagon just so that they're still neat and tidy and won't get all folded and messy, but they are still just hanging off the side of the wagon. Easy enough to find. So as you see Compton getting up and searching for his pants, you hear from, as you yell for Raina, you hear the voice of Thomas off. Miss Stowe. I believe I saw Raina in front of the fire, inside. Breakfast is just about getting done there, and I think she was waiting for it to be served.
Oh. Thomas, you're here already. One sec, guys. This is so loud. I gotta change something.
What part's loud?
I think this is the music. It's just, I gotta change the volume. One sec. I'm sorry. Don't change it on your end. Let me just change it here. Okay. Oh, I can hear now. Thomas. It must be really early if you're already here. Well, maybe not so early if you're here.
I was told, last evening, that you all might be getting ready to leave today, so I was making sure that your wagons and horses were all nice and, ready to go. First thing.
Is Carla here to do the wagon bits?
No, he already, he brought back the horse early this morning. The new horseshoes and everything like that were done. He reinforced the wagon wheels late last night. I was informed. I wasn't here, of course. But I was informed everything was to be done. He said that when I saw you all, to send Craig over there.
Oh. Alright. Compton, you gonna want coffee this morning?
Coffee? Yeah. Yes, I would love some coffee this morning.
Insight check. Stode is just like, what is wrong with him? This is the least. This is not.
Yeah, roll an insight, and then you can either roll persuasion, deception, whatever you're trying to do there, Compton.
That was a 15.
23.
Yeah. He would love some coffee. As you're like looking over him, Raina's not here. Maybe he just didn't sleep very well.
One thing you will notice though is he is going about like the normal Compton thing of like fixing himself. Like he's casting prestidigitation minorly, like around, like cleaning spots off of his clothes. He's pulling his hair back. Like he's doing the things that he normally does in the morning, so that the sleep look goes away.
Right. I'll go get the coffee, and if you, well, whatever. She just gets down.
No. What were you gonna say?
Well, I mean. You didn't know what Well, weren't you afraid? Because Raina was missing, and she said yesterday that she could disappear at any moment. There's like a chance that she could just not be here anymore. And you didn't seem to care.
You know, the thing about that is we're going to find out eventually. So, the pants. I needed the pants. But we can go figure that out now, if you would like. I'm sure it's fine.
Sure. And with that, Stoke turns around and just bolts for the inn.
Yeah. So as you enter in the inn, easy enough. You see, Raina, would you have started up and getting food and everything like that? A couple of people, while you've been sitting there, have entered into the inn. You have grabbed food, started eating at the tables. You see Ophelia has, once again, as she does, the buffet style. Everything's put out, ready to go. Today, it looks like a wide assortment of, like, diced potatoes as well as like hashed potatoes, some that look like they've been deep fried as well. You see they're doing like a sunny side over type of eggs today, and it looks you saw a baker drop off some stuff in the morning. They have all sorts of pastries and that put aside.
Okay, I think that she would just probably grab like something pretty portable and head back to the so that like she wouldn't have to grab a plate.
Yep.
And head back to near the fire to continue warming up.
No problem. I would say by the time you get up and grab everything, and they're moving your way back, you would see Stoat starting to enter into the inn.
Raina's just gonna like wave to her as she comes in.
Don't, before grabbing anything, just go straight to Raina. I thought you disappeared.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
She
No,
cut it.
I didn't disappear this time. I was really cold this morning when I got up, so I figured I'd come in and warm up by the fireplace. How did you sleep?
I don't even remember falling asleep. I was just out.
Yeah, that's how it happens sometimes.
You gotta tell us when you leave. Can you just promise that you'll just let us know when you're going somewhere? Even if you have to wake me up, just...
Yeah, I could do that. I'm sorry, yeah. I don't want to worry you.
I'm gonna get some food though. Did you already grab something?
Yeah, I already had something, so I'll save this spot for you if you want to come back here.
Just looking around for Craig. Just...
You have not seen Craig come down as of yet.
I haven't seen Craig yet, but I've been waiting for him because I figured I'd go with him to help pick up Seize the Day.
Are we picking him up? Just like coming closer to whisper. Just get him at the bakery? Or was that the cookies at the bakery, a note at the bakery, and then get Seize the Day?
I think that Seize the Day and the cookies might both be at the bakery.
I don't really know what I should do today.
Well, if you want to come with us, you can. What's Compton doing? Is he awake yet?
He's grooming himself.
Like a cat?
You know, it's not, he doesn't do the whole leg up in the air thing, but yeah, kind of like a cat.
All right. Well, do you think that'll take a while? We can go and... Well, maybe if Craig comes down soon, and he hasn't come in yet, we'll stop by and see what he's got going on before we pick up Seize the Day.
Craig's usually up really early, isn't he? I mean, the last couple of days, he's been the first one up, meeting us out in the barn.
I don't know. I mean, this is only my third morning.
That's true.
you would see as you all talking, Craig enters out up on the top platform, right near the stairs.
I'll wave to him.
This hungry real bad, right?
You got that pain in your stomach that you need to put something in there.
I don't think he acknowledges anybody. He goes downstairs, goes right to the bar. Is like Ophelia there?
Ophelia would be coming out. You could probably catch her as she like comes in, puts something out, and then she's heading back to the kitchen.
If he catches her at the bar, he'll just kind of wave her down and like lean in real close. Hey, could you maybe get me There's not like a way to ask this that sounds okay, right? You know what I'm asking for.
Let me get one sec.
Just like wrap it up in paper like a sandwich or something, and I'll step outside.
She gives you a nod. She steps out back, and you hear a stink out back. Craig for sure would hear that. Luna, Reina maybe as well. And then she'll come back with a wrapped up piece of parchment and hand it to Craig.
He'll take it and immediately go outside.
Yep.
He's going to the bar.
Okay.
I think that Reina would get up and follow him if he didn't even stop. Like, she knows that she was obvious enough that he should have seen her wave to him at the top of the stairs. And she's gonna be like, what the fuck? And go follow him. Stoat, you go get breakfast. I'm gonna go talk to Craig and see what the plan is.
I'm going with you.
Oh, all right. I mean, I just don't want you to miss. Are you hungry? Go.
More interested to see what this whole town's got me feeling weird. Everyone's acting strange this morning. I'm staying with you. I don't want you.
All right. Well, that's fine. I'm happy to have your company. Let's go.
Alright. So you all head towards the bar. Easy enough. Inside the barn, Compton, what have you been doing while they're away?
He climbs out of the wagon and he looks around a little bit. And he's displeased with the surroundings. Like, fuck, why am I in a goddamn barn? There's animal droppings everywhere. This is terrible. Looks around. Boy, why are you crying? That is not manly. You need to stop.
I'm sorry, Mr. Compton, sir. It's just, one day I was a man, and the next day I'm brokenhearted. That's all. I thought I made a real connection with her, Mr. Compton, sir, but I just, she broke my heart. She told me I was special, and just, last night I caught her with another man.
Okay. I'm going to tell you this because I feel like you might need to hear these words. You have never been a man, looking at you right now. But
Jesus.
To address the whole thing that you've got going on here, you should fight the other man. It is the only thing for you to do. And if you're going to keep crying, I need you to not do it by my horses, because it's going to spook them.
As you say that, first he seems deflated by what you start to say, but then he looks at you and he stands up straight, puffs up his chest. He's like, "You're right, I need to fight for my love." And as you say that, he starts heading towards the barn, and as the barn door opens, Craig walks in, and he's going to advantage because you wouldn't have expected this. Does a 12 hit your AC?
doesn't.
So as he goes, you see Thomas sees you as you enter in the bar. And goes, "Oh!" And he punches you straight in the chest. Oh! As like you hear a as he hits right into your chest.
Incredible. I think Craig, like once he was approaching the bar door, was like within arm's reach. Was like unwrapping his breakfast.
Yeah.
So he walks through the door with this bloody hunk of meat in his mouth. He's eating it. He's eating it with one hand. He will wordlessly reach out, just put his hand on top of Thomas's head, cast healing word to fix his hand, and then point wordlessly to his hip where Bart's dagger is, and turn his hip to him like, "Fucking try it for real, idiot."
Roll me an intimidation check.
Can I use my strength for this?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's just a +5, so 15.
15. As you like turn your hip, the blood dripping off of your face from the hunk of meat that you have in your mouth, which the whole imagery you have as you walk in and he like feels the pain rest of it, he looks at you, he's like, ah! And then he runs out the doors and into into just the city proper, down the street. Stoat and Raina, you see all of a sudden from the barn door, you see Thomas just going running through the streets down far away.
Not ever a man.
Boy's hopeless.
So what's that about? He's saying this through a mouthful of meat.
Honestly,
Yeah, Raina's also
I
gonna
have
come
no
into the bar
idea.
and be like, "What the hell?"
He told me that he had a problem with a man that went after his lady. So I told him that he should fight that man. And that's, the rest is, I don't know.
But you knew that you knew that was Craig. You told Thomas to fight Craig?
He did not tell me that it was Craig.
Yeah, but like, remember last night we like talked about it?
I do remember that.
Stoat grabs at Rena's arm. What about coffee?
Here's the thing, though, because I think he has learned a lesson.
I don't know what that lesson was.
Maybe he should just let some things go.
You get better at hitting folks if you're gonna try that shit. Didn't even feel it. He's still just like casually eating.
It looked like it hurt. Good morning to y'all.
Or not.
Yeah. All right. Well, Compton, there's coffee inside. Breakfast is up.
Oh, how delightful that the coffee is ready and breakfast inside the inn.
Yep.
Compton just nods and starts walking away to the inn.
Inside the inn.
Is this what he's like, or is that his coffee?
What?
Is this what he's like before he's had his coffee? I'm not privy to what goes on in the cart, so I don't know what he's like before breakfast.
This guy,
I mean, I've hung out with him for one day.
He loved his coffee the way kids love candy. Like, there is no way. Is he sick?
Maybe he's also learning healthy boundaries. Craig is still eating.
He maybe has, we did drink quite a bit last night. Maybe he doesn't feel good.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Craig, what the hell are you eating?
He like squints at the meat. Can I tell what it is?
Roll me a nature check.
Ignore that second.
You know what it is. It's delicious.
He just shrugs. He's like he shrugs and like brandishes it. It's meat. Takes another bite.
Yeah, I can see that.
Is that what you usually eat?
I mean, when you get your hands on it, the fresh stuff there's nothing better. So, y'all sleep?
You got that? You got that from Ophelia?
Yeah, if you ask her real nice, she'll just cut you off a piece of something still kicking.
I mean, all right. I feel like as long as you got it from Ophelia, it's probably fine. But I wouldn't just be eating raw meats.
I'm on a sturdy feeling. The tusks help.
Okay.
Are you okay this morning?
Me? Or...
At this point, everyone is weird today. What is going on?
I had a bad dream, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean, I just woke up hungry, so I'm, eating. You okay? You sure it's not just you?
This town, it makes people weird.
Yeah, that's why we gotta get going. Greg, are you ready to go pick up Seize the Day?
Well, we ain't picking them up yet. We're gonna go see Miss Yordley, get instructions and whatnot. By we, I do mean... Wait, are you coming?
Yeah, I'll come.
Okay.
I'm up.
Yeah, shit. Might as well.
Alright. Stout, do you want to come or you want to stay? You haven't eaten breakfast yet.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Compton called me a child this morning.
That's weird.
Did he call you a child or did he say kid? Because you're younger than him and he'll do that.
Called me a child. I didn't like it. I'm staying with you guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, okay, well, I guess if we're going, I'm gonna go back into the inn and let him know that where we'll be.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like a good idea.
Alright, I'll be right back. Rita's gonna go inside and try to find Compton.
So when Compton goes inside... Compton. Why are we playing this game? When I go inside... Yeah. It's still a spread, right? Like every other day? There's just a shit ton of food out?
Yeah.
Okay. Depending on when Reyna enters, the height of the plate, it varies, right? Because he's putting everything on the fucking plate. He's like, oh, there's fucking eggs. Oh, there's sausage.
Reyna,
there's...
Yeah, Reyna, like you see Compton has a big plate full, probably has about 2 plates, and he currently has like, he looks at Ophelia and goes, puts his mouth open and points inside, and Ophelia puts one of the cinnamon rolls right inside of his mouth. And I'm like, he's walking away, yeah.
Reyna's gonna go up and like tap him on the shoulder, I guess. Be like,
huh?
Hey there.
Hello.
You hungry?
No.
She's gonna take the cinnamon roll out of your mouth.
Sweet.
Yep. Yeah. You're hungry.
Well,
you okay?
Yeah, I am great. It is a great day today. Does it not smell so good? He puts a plate like out under your face.
Yeah, smells great. I've already eaten though. Thank you. Hey, listen. So, Craig and Stout and I are gonna go talk to Yorley and see what the plan is with Grab and Seize the Day. Are you? Are you guys good to stay here and finish your breakfast and whatever?
He looks to you and then back at the food and then like to you again and then over at the bar. Are they looking at us?
No, everybody's going about their days. No one's really giving you any guff.
He sets the plates down, like on the nearest table.
Mm-hmm.
And then he kind of like rocks forward onto his toes a little bit. I'll go with you. And then he just reaches out and grabs like whatever's on top of one of the plates and then puts it in a pocket. And then he reaches out and just grabs something else. And he gestures towards the cinnamon roll that you're holding. Can I have that?
Here.
Thank you. And he just starts eating it.
Did you get any coffee?
So much coffee.
All right. That's good.
You look wonderful this morning.
Yeah. Thank you. That's weird because I haven't done my hair. Well, I didn't get great sleep.
Oh.
But
I could not tell.
Okay. Let's go.
After you.
Are you good?
Yeah. I'm having a great day. It is the sun is shining in the sky. There's all this food. I'm with my companions. What else could I ask for? Are you?
Yeah.
Am I not having a good day? Should I not be having a good day?
Well, don't ask me. It's you. It's up to you. If you
keep asking me if I'm having a good. I'm okay. I'm having a great day. Can we go do the thing? I'm gonna eat this. I'm going to eat this food.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
He'll follow you.
Craig has cleaned up and left the barn and is just standing outside the inn.
All right. Easy enough. So was there anything you were going to do in the barn before you guys all start that out? All right. So as you're all standing outside, Stoke, Craig sitting out there patiently waiting, you see Raina and Compton head outside, and you're all standing kind of in the clearing. The streets outside, off, you can see the buildings off in the distance. The streets once again are filled. People going about early morning. Some people out putting their laundry. Others just probably going to work. As you see, some people with large axes. Others with their hoes. Many are just starting their days out.
Compton, like once we reconvene as a group, he very pointedly looks at everyone and says, I need you all to tell me where we're going.
Like right now?
Fuck.
Craig steps forward and leans in. Say that again.
Where are we going?
Nope. Say the whole sentence the way you just said it.
I cannot help feel like this is a test of some sort. What?
He smacks him upside the head.
Ah!
You know all your fucking fancy book learning.
Well,
all, including you and me, are heading to Shawguard.
Yeah, I knew that. I meant right now.
Going to the baker. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Sorry. The night was strange. Everything's better now, though.
Did you not have a good night last night?
I slept in a barn. That's where the horses are at.
We slept in the barn the previous night.
We did that. That is also true.
And you seemed to be pretty happy in the morning.
I woke up alone. And he kind of just wanders start down the street. Looking at all the buildings.
As you all seem to be starting to head out, Raina and Craig, you would notice right away. You see an individual you've seen many times walking past. He sees you all, walks over. He's like, "Oh, hi there. he seems to have very dark bags underneath of his eyes, but is very jovial. And you see Joffy is a bit more well-dressed than normal. He has this nice little like button-up overcoat, and he's walking with his hands inside like the inside of the jacket, and his hair's like all done up real nice and everything like that. He's like, well, first day as running manager at the Spotted Squirrel. I have to get to work right away. Customers to be taken care of, drinks to be made, books to be taken care of. Well, I just wanted to say I heard you all might be leaving this morning, and the whole time he's talking, he's holding his hands inside of his jacket, all prim and proper. I just wanted to say thank you very much, Craig, for helping me fix up my eyes there. I don't know the whole story on that, but I do appreciate you helping me getting fixed up. And, well, you know, Porton, he's, well, Cal's here. He already kind of informed me the debt I owe him. You paid off a good amount of it, and I'm ever grateful for it, but luckily with this new job, I'll have it paid off pretty quickly. I did finish up that request there, Craig. If you just go up, I have it actually outside the back door of the sultry apple. I have your name written actually on top of it. It's a nice big cask. I think you'll all enjoy it. Special treat just to thank you very much for helping me with my eyes and everything like that. And I gotta say, looks over, Compton, you already kind of walked off before Joffy came up, but he looks over at like Stoat and Raina and Craig. Even though I heard it was a bit hush-hush and all that, I heard the good deeds you did out there at the windmill and hoping to get rid of, you know, the ne'er-do-wells who may have been inside of our town, you know, deputies. So I just, you know, on behalf of, even though we're not supposed to be saying anything, you know, all whispers and all that stuff, but, you know, thank you very much on that one, and, I really hope you stop by sometime, and if I'm still running the inn, you all can you can have one free night, only one. You know, I'm still running a business and all that stuff. So one as a thank you, then done. You still gonna run a good business, then, don't I?
Thank you, Joe.
Well, thank you, Joffy.
Oh no, thank you very much. And like he walks up to you over there, Stoat, and he's shorter than you, so he's still like looking up just slightly at you. Oh yeah, he's a short little gnomish man. And he looks up and he's like, all right, and he stands out a hand for you. You're quite tight, but you know, you seem nice.
Stoat's trying to keep tight-lipped because she just wants to tell him, like, this whole town has fucked you. Just puts her hand out for him.
As soon as like you do the hand, he does like he grabs one hand and then very quickly grasps with the other. He's like, oh, hey, thank you, very nice. I didn't get to talk to you much. You really should talk more. You look, well, you know, thank you once again, all of you. If you're having a breakfast, have breakfast. Otherwise, you still need to check out. So I'll see you a little later. Bye. And he wanders off and starts to walk towards the inn. And as soon as
make sure you bake potatoes.
Bye. Down over here to make you some for the road. And he opens up the door, and you hear he goes inside. He's like, oh, greeting everybody inside the inn, and the door closes at the entrance inside.
Did we tell him that, like, you know, the blacksmith was fucking with him, Ophelia was fucking with him, that, like, you know, Charles is do we tell him that?
No, we don't. Up until last night, he still thought we were circus people, and it was better that way, because he's a bright-eyed young man who does not need to have his idea of the world shattered so thoroughly. Let him still believe there's good folks around. Did anybody figure out where the bakery is? I haven't been to the bakery the whole time we've been in here.
Would Stoat have seen it?
Compton's literally asking the next shop person where the fucking bakery's at.
Roll a d4, 1 to 2, so you found it. 3 to 4, you did not. And then Compton, just make me a general charisma check.
What was it? It was 1 to 2. I found
it. Yeah.
Okay, I did not find it.
Okay, so in your searching of there, you never found, like, you may have saw the building, but you didn't know exactly what it was. Compton, as you're going around, people seem to be busy and going about their day, but after a while, you would find someone who would inform you. Let me grab up the name here of the bakery. They would inform you. Yeah, that. Where's the name of this one? Yeah, the Crumb and Bites is what it's called. It's right near the center of town.
Is my group, my cohort, still just mingling?
If I see Compton approaching a person, I'm gonna catch up to him.
Yeah, like, would you have started someone right away? Like, would you have asked someone as soon as you seen, like, could get one?
Yeah. So, like, the concept of walking away from the group was to get to the bakery. So it was like, I don't know where it is. I'm just gonna start asking folks. So the next person
with the 14, yeah. So with the 14, like, you're trying to get people, but people are kind of ignoring you, going about your way. As they're wrapping up this conversation, Craig, you would look over and see that Compton is talking to someone, and at that point, when they're finishing with Joffe, you would just be getting the information of where to find the bakery.
All right.
Because it took you a little while with a 14.
Like, I'll turn back. Like, if I'm still separate from them, I'll turn back and head in their direction. And I guess meet Craig halfway. And you know, just step up to him and be like, all right, well, looking for the Crumb and Bite. Crumb and Bite.
Okay. Yeah.
Did I get directions to where this is, though? Like, they told me, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I assume that's what you were asking for, was how to get there.
And I gesture in the direction. It is supposed to be down this way.
Yeah. He'll like put an arm around Compton's shoulders and start walking the way he like indicated. You feeling all right?
Craig, I'm feeling great. The sun is bright in the sky. The day is new. Do you smell the air? It's good.
Yeah.
It's clean.
Smells like air.
Right.
Smells like it's always smelled around here.
So here's the thing. I'm trying something new. We named ourselves yesterday, and so I felt like maybe it would be a good idea if I presented myself in a more upstanding kind of way.
Okay, even I can see how that's funny, so you have to know how that's funny.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Good.
But just to make sure that we're on the same page, how is it funny to you?
Yeah, because a group of folks run around calling themselves the ex-cons. Gotta be upstanding. Gotta look upstanding.
Only a layman would say ex-con. We don't concern ourselves with the opinions of laymen.
Laymen are literally the only people we talk to, so...
Yet. Upward mobility. We're reaching for the stars here, Craig.
And you are all walking and talking, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
so after
Craig, I don't know if he would pass them as they're moving, but he would indicate to the other two, like, come on, we're going.
Yeah, so unless anybody was doing anything, you would start walking through town. After a while, you would start to get the smell wafting of your nose of, like, fresh baked goods and bread. A couple other places that have their plumes going, that mixture of smells, but definitely Craig, with your 18, you would be able to pinpoint where it is. You see this single story with very large windows in the front. You see all assortments of bread all kind of put out. You do see that the front door has an open window with a little shelving in front of it, and you can see a person comes up with this cropped, wavy gray hair, probably about their late 40s, with a very a larger build. This person probably takes part in testing all of their baked goods before putting them out for the day. Has very rosy cheeks and comes up to the window with like a fresh tray, seeing you all approaching, with putting it out.
Oh, hi. How can I help you this morning? Fresh baked goods, of course. Any type of things. We have the fresh breads. We have some of the sweets on there. Yorley, Oh, bless her heart, Yorley. She gave some of her fresh baked goods today, so we have some on special if you're looking to help. How good can I get for you?
While this guy's talking, is there stuff that you can grab?
Yeah, he has a little tray out in front of him that he's resting right in the front doorway. You can tell that this is probably how he serves a lot of the customers, so they don't actually have to go into where he bakes the goods.
Go ahead, though. Yeah, I don't want to.
Is Yorley still here?
Oh, yeah, she's helping me out back, of course, getting all the baked goods. Bless her soul, indeed.
Oh, well, can you just let her... We're here to talk to her.
Oh, you're the travelers through town, aren't you? Yeah, she warned me all that you'd be... Well, didn't warn, she informed me all that you'd be coming. I apologize.
Did Compton start taking some things off the tray before?
Yeah, I'm gonna start eating food off the tray.
Yeah, so you see Compton grabs a couple things off the tray and slowly starts eating. He's like, oh, all right, just give me. And he pulls the tray back from you, opens up the door, and lets you all inside.
And I think it's okay. To be fair, it's like I grabbed a thing, I took a bite of it, and then I put it back to try the next thing.
Craig immediately, everything he puts back on his tray, Craig picks up and starts eating.
Oh my god, there's two of them. You guys, we'll pay for those, sir. Thank you.
But no, I'll cover it. Just get a tally. It's fine.
Oh, I'm keeping track, of course.
This is all very good.
Thank you. I'm quite proud of. But please come on inside.
And as you all enter in, you see there is this large stone oven in the corner. You can even smell the rush of heat as you get inside of it. Kind of overrushes you. So, and Raina, this feels great. This for Craig and Compton. This is like an oven that you're inside of. It's very you can even see as he's walking around. This man is just pulls a little towel out from his pocket and starts dousing himself as he just keeps sweating profusely as he's walking around inside of here. Raina and Stoke, this place is great. This is the best place you've been in a long time.
Oh, it's
and
nice
he goes in.
What in the non-hells?
It's a bakery.
It is so hot.
Nice. Here. Raina will put her cold hand.
Oh good. Oh goodness, this is so much better. Okay, just you will stay with me in this terrible place. And he full leans over onto your hand.
All right. Well, look, I understand. It's probably hot for you. Let's go get Yorley.
Yorley!
And you see, as you're all talking from this curtain out back, you see Yorley with these big mitts on, coming in with another tray, walks out the back and sees you all. Roll me an insight check, Craig. Because you and same with Stowe, you met her in her home, so you kind of know her predisposition when you first meet her. Okay, Craig, you're a little distracted by the warmth of this place, just in a more relaxed. But Craig, as soon as she sees you all, there's that little jumpiness to her motion just for a quick second, and then she kind of calms down. With her husband, Orsic, you can definitely tell the deep bags under the eyes. Maybe she put something and she's been pinching her cheeks to get the pinkish going back, but you can still tell she's very, very tired. But as she approaches holding this tray, kind of a little skittish for a second, goes back, puts it down. Oh, hello, dears. I was informed you'd all be stopping by my husband. Pleasure to see you all. Stowe, Craig, I have some things prepared. I know you like my treats, so and then Compton. You wanted some special treats for your kids, and I have some for you.
Cookie lady, yes.
Yes. And she will come out and she'll go back out to the curtain for a second, and she's going to come back with 2 very large boxes, just the wooden make, not anything special. You can just see they had like a rectangular box, and they just have like a sliding slat on the top to open and close them, and she will give them both to whoever reaches out to take them first.
Practice.
Yep, she'll hand them both to Craig. Just as a special thank you from me and my husband for everything. And we just don't want you to go hungry on the road. So please enjoy them. Enjoy them as much as you can.
Thank you, Mrs. Hurley.
No problem, Stoat. I really do hope you all enjoy them. It's the least I can do, really.
Have you got any we can enjoy right now?
Oh yeah, no, I can do this one, Yurley. I can do this one. No problem. Hey, Tally!
And he comes up and he like gets out. There's some more baked goods on there. You see, like he has these little like wolf cookies on there, and instead of like fur, he has like this little icing that's been kind of all put at the top on them. He's like,
oh, the kids love these ones here, but enjoy them. Quite sweet. They're quite sweet. They are. Oh, they are.
Is it like royal icing where it's hard? Or is it like...
No.
Okay.
No, it's like real soft on there. Like as soon as you touch them, like your finger, you'd get it all over your fingers.
No. I licked the top of the cookie.
And it's gone.
That is delicious. Do you have just the icing? Can I get... Does it come in a bag?
Roll me persuasion.
He's gonna get a piping bag.
Do that.
21.
Just
Boy, you're paying customer, you're paying it, no problem. I'll go back and get you some, no problem.
And kind of like gives a little side eye and then goes back for a moment. What are you all doing?
As soon as he goes back, Crag is going to gesture over to Yorley. So, the other thing that we're here for, right?
It's all inside the box. It's all
okay, but he's going to like set the boxes on a counter and open them.
Yes.
Do either of them contain any gold?
No, not currently.
Okay, good.
You see,
and that's all he's looking for.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. So you would see as soon as you open the box, though, because it can't be unseen. Like if you're looking through them, you see there is a little package inside the one on the top, and then in the other one, you see there is a letter, and you see on the letter there is this big blue wax seal with the symbol of the church on top of it.
Cool. He quickly closes those back up and stacks them again.
Okay.
I have one right now. Yes, Craig.
Compton will hand over the licked on cookie. Stoat, this one's for you.
I don't think I want that one.
Is it because there's icing? Hold on. And I lick the rest of the icing off and then try to offer you the clean cookie.
That's your cookie now. If you lick it, it's yours.
Oh, I was unaware of that rule. If you lick it, it is yours.
Yeah, 'cause nobody wants to eat your fucking licked on cookie.
all right there. It's not much, but here you go there.
And he grabs like this little like bag, and you can feel it when he gives it to you, Compton, like just the squishiness of it as he just kind of like gives it to you. It's like that. It kind of forms to your hand when he places it down on top of it.
It's like, all right there. So everything all together will probably run you about oh yeah.
And he looks back to like where the wolf cookies were, and he sees like there's a couple more off of the tray that have had the icing licked off of them and just kind of placed back. And he grabs those and puts them onto like the rest of the tray that you were all taking with you.
Oh, that's probably gonna run you about 2 gold and about 3 silver pieces for all of that. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Crag will reach into his bag, produce 3 gold, and just hand it to him. keep the change for your trouble.
Oh, you are quite nice indeed, aren't they, Yorley? And she's like, yeah, they are. He's like, oh, well, anything else? Then, of course, I always just come up to the door. You can see what I have in the window, and I'm happy to serve you any time of the day.
Toad had been pulling some gold out of her pocket. It's easy pay, and she just gives you, Craig, 2 gold.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Oh, it's already out of my pocket. Just take it.
You can put things. Okay. He just pockets it.
All right.
Well, that seems to be our business conducted. Let's go. He's staring at Compton.
Is this like a piping bag?
No, it's just a bag filled with this icing.
Like a paper bag?
It's like this kind of almost like a burlap with like waxy put underneath of it to seal it type bag. It is not a great bag, of course. It's just this liquid-proofed burlap bag with icing inside of it. Yeah, exactly. That's all you're gonna have to do.
Incredible.
Yeah, so you're all able to exit. Yorley gives you all a you can tell Craig a half-hearted smile, but to the rest of you, she gives her a very genuine smile as you all exit out the door, and the city is yours.
So, just to kind of tally up what we need to do before we leave, need to stop by Carlar's, need to stop by Sultry Apple, and I think that's it.
Why do we have to stop at... Oh, you have stuff at Carlar's.
Well, and the glasses are Carlar's, so we need those too.
Right. Great. Compton, do you...
Yes.
I feel like when you declined to eat breakfast, it was not a good idea. So, should we go back and get you some more breakfast?
Oh, he ate the shit in his pockets. Like, just so you're aware, he ate that food.
I know, he still seems pretty hungry.
You know what? I'm okay. I do not think I need to get any more food. I've got this, and it serves me well. But there's a thirst, and I feel like I've got to satiate it. Where do
Coffee.
all before, but now?
Yeah, but do you want more? I mean, I would assume that you'd want
Oh,
more.
do I?
All right, let's go.
Talking to a real flesh person.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, let's go. Let's go back. I don't really want to go to Carlar's.
Here's an idea. What if it was not coffee, but it was some kind of liquor that wasn't coffee,
It is
but
like
it was
9
liquor.
o'clock in the morning.
Seize the day.
Yeah, we're gonna get him later.
Okay. Look, I'm not quite sure what you all want me to do. I'm following. I've got my bag. Just tell me what you need me to do, and then I will do that thing.
Well,
Okay. You, and he'll point at Raina. You don't want to go to Carlar's. I'll go to Carlar's. That's fine. I'm the only one who has business with him anyways. I guess what I'm saying is I'm going to go do that, and y'all can figure y'all out.
There's a thing.
He gives Raina a very sympathetic look.
There's a thing, though. Get the frame.
The what?
The frame from the mirror that's broken. We want the frame.
Why?
Because it had value. Why do we not want the frame?
I can
I
go
don't
get
want
the frame from
anything to
Carlar.
do
That's
with that.
fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want it, Craig can grab it while he's over at the blacksmith.
Yeah, I'll go get it. What's he gonna do? Fucking stop me?
This is really important for me to just share with you all because I feel like maybe you're missing. Do you realize that those glasses also have the same exact property that will allow a shadow man to reach out and touch you and turn your brain into jello?
I don't know what Jello is, but yeah.
It's what they use horse hooves for.
That was blue.
That also.
Deservedly so.
Yes. But
No.
I'm just trying to make sure that you are thoroughly aware.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the glasses on. The Shadow Man's gonna melt my brain, but I'm gonna be able to see things up close. I am going to be able to see all of your faces for the first time. That'll be nice.
Is this
Craig, do you
happening?
need glasses?
Wait. Compton.
Yes.
Is this like, sometimes you fall down and then later you realize like that really hurt. Is this like a...
Are you
Your
asking
brain-
me if I am concussed? Probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
is it?
What? My brain hurt a little bit.
You're
Does
not...
it still hurt?
Always.
Or
no,
are you
I'm fine.
hungover?
Yeah, that's it. Just I need.
We didn't have
You know,
that
I
much
need water.
to drink, buddy.
I need water.
Water. Okay. We can go get some water. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Just before you go, Raina, you got a second? Just real quick.
Yeah.
Stoat's grabbing the water skin from her. This is probably very old, hasn't been changed in forever. It's disgusting.
Old
right.
ass water.
Probably.
I'm all about the ass
drink?
water.
Do you take a drink from her, or do you give it to Compton for it?
I just give it to Compton.
You know when water's been sitting out too long, like gets that filament to it, like that kind of like slimy ichor to it. Like that's what you're drinking right now.
Gross.
Do I relish in that, or do I know that this is bad for me?
Well, this is bad.
I spit it out. Do not tell me that you drink this. Stoat, you and I, we've got to clean that out.
Okay.
Seems like a good plan.
He starts like, can I prestidigitation the inside of a water skin?
It needs to be empty first, but you could.
Yeah.
She's empty.
Empty it out first.
Do your side.
Craig and I
conversation.
will step to the side. Yeah.
Yeah, he like fully leads Raina away towards the end, like a good 20 feet. Okay, so I wasn't gonna say anything because I think that it's something very sensitive to him, but Mr. Wheeler is, as I understand, prone to bouts of the staggers and jags, and I think that's what this is. He'll be fine.
Staggers and jags.
Yeah, I mean, people call lots of things whiskey madness, the staggers and jags. He's got mush brain. Is the rude thing people say. So just keep him away from ledges because he's gonna tip over eventually.
So I should definitely not let him have more whiskey then.
No, actually, that's fine. That's
Okay.
I'm just saying it's a balance thing.
Okay.
Just keep him away from high places. He'll be fine.
All right. So no, I can't let him touch anything. I
He
can't
can
let
touch
him
things. That's fine.
go up
Don't worry about
high.
that. Touching things is okay.
I
As you
beg to
guys-
differ.
As you guys look back, you see Stoke pouring out the water skin in the middle of the street, and then Compton holding up, putting up his eyes, and then Cass muttering a little bit and swirling his finger inside of it.
I mean, he's still like you can see he's still got his brain. It's just like
He's
It's hard
being
to
really
explain.
Weird, though.
if you ask him about it, I'm sure he can
Okay.
explain it better. But it's one of those things where, like I said, it's sensitive, right? Because
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can handle that. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go back to the inn then and start making sure that we're all packed up and ready to go. Unless you want me to head over to the Sultry Apple and grab those, whatever you've got from Jaffe.
no, I got business at Sultry Apple. But if y'all can meet me over there, that'd be great. Because Joffy told me I'm going to need to bring the wagon, so whatever's there is probably pretty big.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we'll get the wagon ready to go, I guess.
Yeah, I want to say I'm sorry for leaving you to deal with him like this, but Carlar don't like him, otherwise I'd bring him with me.
Right. Okay, that's fine. All right, break.
Yeah, good talk, yeah. No time. He's just gonna start walking away.
Wait, Craig!
It,
Can I come with you?
yeah, sure, shit, you can carry the frame, because I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm kidding, I'll carry it. Well, yeah,
All right, we'll meet you guys later.
Have fun. Hey, but Thomas should be around to help you with the...
Yeah. I've got a plan. Thank you.
That's great. I love to hear that. Hope it ends with all of our horses still alive.
We'll see.
I don't like saying that. But hey, if it's going to be one of them, not Seize the Day. Spelled like the ocean.
Of course not. We can't. We have to have two C's. C's
Yep.
is the day.
I was thinking about a nickname for Seize the Day, spelled like the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Carpe diem, like the fish.
Yeah. Carpe diem.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave now.
I
Good talk.
dislike that thoroughly. How much of this fucking icing have I eaten?
Look at you.
Just consider that when I wasn't casting prestidigitation, I was eating icing.
All right.
An actual child.
It's probably about, I'd say you've gone through a quarter of it.
What do I need to roll to see if my stomach hurts?
Constitution saving throw.
Right now, if I think about all the different foods that I've just been shoving into my mouth hole, and then just layered all of that super sweet icing on top of it, I feel like it's going to be poor. Con save?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a +5 for Constitution saving throws?
Yeah.
14.
That's the thing, like, you keep getting, like, your stomach is hard at this point. Like, it's getting that little bulge going on, and you know you are full, but it's been so long. And you just kind of keep pushing through. You're holding it down, but you know that if you keep going, you're probably going to hurl, but it's still just like...
That just makes room for more.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
All right. So everybody can go their separate ways.
So when Stoke runs off and Raina comes up to Compton, I'm just eating the icing. I'm going to offer it to you.
Oh, no, thank you.
It is so good.
I believe you. I'm not like a huge fan of just like sugar.
Is this sugar? It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 100% sugar.
Hey, so
Right.
why is the Stoke one mad at me?
But I don't think she's mad at you. I think it's partly because you called her a child. Did you do that?
It could have happened.
Why? Why
I-
would you do that? You knew it would upset her.
I woke up in a state. I was disoriented in my surroundings. Right.
Okay.
It was
Well, then
off-putting,
maybe
and I
just
didn't know where the
apologize to
pants
her.
were, but I've got the pants now, so everything's fine. And I got this, and you don't want any of the icing. I think I probably should stop eating the icing too, because I
Yeah,
should
just throw it
probably
away.
stop. I just put it on the ground. Okay.
Not there. Here, Raina is gonna pick it up and carry it with her to the rest of the way to the inn.
I asked you if you had wanted any of the icing, and you had said no. But now you've got the
don't
bag of
want it.
icing. Okay. Miss Raina, you confound me. This is fine. Why are
Alright,
we
let's
going
go get
to
you
the-
some water.
That's what we were going for. Water. Fantastic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you're
All right.
positive the Stoke one isn't mad at me?
What?
You're positive?
No, I think that she's upset because you called her a child, which I don't understand.
I was
why
disoriented.
You did that. You knew it
I
would
woke up.
upset her.
This is getting circular.
Just apologize later, okay?
Yes.
So as these two set out to look for water, Craig and Stout, you've all been heading your way in your direction. Most people have gotten to where they need to be in the day. There's still people heading around, walking around town. You can roll me a perception check as well, Stout. You're more used to it at this point, Craig, so you'll notice it right away.
Oh, no. 7.
What's up with him? Like, what's up with Compton? Like, it's just... called you a child. What was up with that? But Craig, you still notice like people stop and turn, and the murmurings on there. It's a little bit easier to understand now with what Jaffe said. People probably know who or what you are in the town, even though it was supposed to be kept a secret. Small towns, rumors go around rather rapidly. People stop and murmur as you walk past. No one giving you any like side eyes or leers, just mumbles and talks all around in your area as you travel about the town.
Craig will, as he notices that that's still going on, as he's walking beside Stout, he'll just like tap her on the back, like straighten up.
Do you get like an idea that there's like threats nearby from that?
Oh, he just says straighten up.
And with your perception check, you can believe what you want to believe.
Jill puts a dagger in her hand.
As she does that, you see a couple of them, Craig, the people murmuring off in the sides, like get even more intensely, like as they go around. Roll me a perception check, Craig, as she pulls out the dagger.
Yeah, this is great. I love just kind of quietly threatening these townsfolk.
So as you do an 18, you hear at one point, like when Stoke pulls out the dagger, you hear like the name, the Wild Child, or some of them are calling the Wayward, little nicknames that are coming for what seems to be what some people, even though they may not know your names, what they've kind of nicknamed you all as you're walking through town.
Craig does his best to hear every one of them and just like file it away.
Okay.
It's really cool being called something that isn't his name or monster. Like,
no problem. But easy enough. You all head off. No one's stopping you. No interruptions. You're able to get to your destination rather quickly.
Is Carver out front when we approach?
As you would hear him before you see him. You hear the clanging of the anvil off in the distance as he's in the overhang working hard, the forge just roaring as you see the dark clouds being spewed out the top of the furnace. You hear the ding, ding, as he's just working away at the anvil.
He'll wait until they're like right up on him. Good morning, buddy.
Oh, yeah. You scared me there for a moment there, Craig. How you doing there, boy? Here to pick up your arm sleeve, are you?
I'm here to pick up a couple of things. What you so jumpy for?
Oh yeah, I was just deep into my work, and then you just you're right there. You're right there when I turned around.
Good, keep that in mind.
Either I'm real loud while working, or you're all real quiet there on your toes.
You do also have 2 other things for me, so gather them up. He'll just walk into the shop.
Oh yeah, all right.
And he'll go, and first off, he will give you just like a little satchel, very small, tiny, not overly well crafted, but does the job. And when you open it up, you'll see Joffrey's glasses are inside of it. Remind me, I know the sleeve, the glasses, and what was the last item he had for you?
The frame. He doesn't know that.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't know that either, so he's just going to grab up the sleeve and he's going to bring it to you. You see this very nice but simplistic armored sleeve. It's made up of 3 parts. You have the shoulder mount, he has the bicep area, and then he has the forearm, but then he has like these chain links that connect them all together. They underneath, you see these leather bands that clasps and kind of like pivot in or piston in to it and keep it all closed up on you.
It's like I said, very, very simplistic design on here. But if you allow me, just wrap up your sleeve real tight, and we'll get it on, and you can test and move and see.
Yeah, sure. And he'll do that. He'll make sure his sleeve's secure, then turn so Carla can reach his arm. And
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to open up the basement again once we're done here.
Oh,
It'll be real quick.
I saw you guys made a mess down there last fight, and
Just kind of like start
Your old boss
clamping it
made
up.
a mess, not us.
all right.
He starts clamping it up, strapping it up, getting it all put into place. It's good. You're like, because he doesn't actually like connect any of it together with any solid like tight pieces. There's sections where it's open, right? Like where your elbow is and everything like that, but you're able to move your arm around pretty easily, no problem at all.
Very good.
Yeah. He kind of looks over at Stoat. What are you doing, Stoat?
Stoat's probably just put her dagger away and she's grabbing random weapons that might be in his shop.
Yeah.
Just,
You find
like,
some.
testing them out.
Yeah, he does have dummies in here, so you're able to like put them in and test them out onto his dummies and everything like that. Looks over at you.
Oh, before you go open up the basement, anything that's interested in you there, little one?
I don't need any of this stuff. I'm just checking it out. I was gonna take a look at your door though, if I could. The one, the basement. Onto.
Okay, no problem at all.
And yeah, he will lead you all back in there. Leads to the door. You'll see on the side, Stoat, if you're looking for it, which I know you are, you would definitely see that there are some symbols on there. You see one. Let me turn off my blurring so I can show you. Voice and video. Yeah, but he leads you back to the door. No problem at all there. And you would see those right beside the door, Stoat.
Print screen. One sec. Hold up. I want to get a big. Okay. Print screen. We're good.
Do you need me down there or anything like that, or can I get back to work?
No, you're good. We'll
Right.
close the door on the way out. And while Stoat is studying the door for whatever she's looking at, Craig is just gonna like go downstairs very nonchalantly grab the frame. Like before he takes it off the wall, he's gonna make sure there's no like pieces of broken glass hanging off that'll cut him.
Yeah. Yeah, are you like the shards are still like stuck to the mirror? You're going to
He's gonna like
grab them?
with the butt of the dagger that's on his hip. He's just gonna like break them so they're clear, and then once that is done, he's going to just like put his arm through the frame so it's hanging off his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Just carry it out that way.
Roll me an investigation with advantage though, because you were here yesterday when it happened. 17. As you're like looking in the mirror and you're about to like start breaking off the corners of the mirror, you stop and you like recall yesterday, because it was only yesterday. Like this mirror yesterday, there was only like maybe 2 or 3 shards still stuck in the mirror frame. But as you're like looking at this, it looks like the shards that were left over have started to actually grow larger.
Oh,
Like
gotcha.
there weren't this big of pieces when you were here yesterday, you believe. That's weird.
I mean,
But you're able to, once again, if you want, you can break them off again and just throw them back to the ground. Easy enough.
I think if he notices they're growing back, like that's worth noting and showing to everybody else. So rather than his original plan, he's just going to take it off the wall like a painting and carry it.
Yeah, so it's like from Craig's head to probably about hip.
Yeah, so it's an awkward carry, but
exactly. Yep.
It's not heavy.
And to still go down with him, or are you just fully focused on the door frame?
She's fully focused on the door frame. In fact, is Carlar upstairs, or did he go down with you?
Carlar left. He doesn't want any part of what you guys are doing, so he said he was going to go back out and start working.
Stoke grabs the journal from inside. Is there any, by chance, charcoal around?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, well, maybe not that. She grabs maybe the paper and she actually just charcoals over top of it.
Okay, easy enough. Yeah. So you can write down that you have you have those symbols. Easy enough. And after a while, as you're like finishing up your rubbing of what's etched into the side of the door, do you kind of like look over the mechanism of the door, or are you just worried about the transcribes?
I think if it's taken a while for like after she's done that, yeah, if there's time and so, Craig's not back up, she would probably be looking at how it was.
Yeah, just roll me an investigation.
4.
If this is weird, and at one point, like you open up the door, you all of a sudden you like touch the lock for a second, all of a sudden you hear a ka-tink and gears grinding. At one point, something may have been on this door, but as like you're doing it, all of a sudden, Craig, as you're like walking up the base of the stairs, you hear this crunching like on the base of the platform where you're going up, this weird like grinding for a moment, and nothing happens. Probably whatever it was, the fire damage had broken it.
I think he, like, at that sound, jumps, steps back, and just stares. And if nothing happens, he will continue.
Nothing happens. You walk out, kind of like holding awkwardly this large mirror, and you see Stoke kind of like messing with the door.
Anything interesting?
Oh, some of these symbols match the ones that were outside. I mean, one of them did at least.
Like
these ones, you see?
Do I see them when she points them out?
On the doorframe, you would. Yep.
Oh, well, we're damned.
I found more of them around town. There's like Denver's place had them, and Carlar's place had them. They had them at the Sultry Apple. Did I find some at the Spotted Scroll?
You did.
Okay.
That was the first place that you noticed them and sent you on your excursion around town.
Oh.
I bet we went to that little house that's out in the farm, the field, the windmill. I bet there's more there.
Yeah, no, I could see that. I mean, you said all those places, and that's everywhere those folks had been, so. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a very good find. You got good eyes.
Oh, did you get your glasses then?
I got Joffrey's glasses, yeah.
Weren't
I
you
need to give him a sniff before I actually put them on, because I was joking about it. Don't want my brain melted.
Do you think he was telling the truth when he said that, Compton, about the brain melting?
If it's the same kind of magic, I don't know what this Shadow Man can do, actually. Like, Compton is pretty good at magic. If the Shadow Man fucked with him like that, he's real good at magic. So who fucking knows? I don't know, he could pop out a clear pool that you can see your reflection in. Who fucking knows?
Well, if Carlar's not around, right? He's not there.
Nope, you don't see him.
Do you want to put them in the bag?
Would it fit in the bag?
The mirror?
Yeah.
Or the...
The mirror, like, you would have to perfectly, like, hold the bag open like this and just, like, slide her in, slide her in, slide her in. Like, it's going to be like one of those wiggle room, get it in the bag barely.
I meant the glasses.
Craig did not get that because he's carrying this super awkward fucking mirror.
Oh.
The glasses are just in his pocket. The mirror is the issue.
Oh, okay.
I mean, probably, but also we don't have to worry about putting it in until we get going because we don't want to just loosen the cart because fuck, that'd be a problem, huh?
Yeah. Alrighty. So next it's the sultry apple.
Well, I mean, we could go hang out. Do you want to like get a drink or something? If we're gonna go do that, we should put the mirror away.
Okay.
Okay, so this is gonna be. You're gonna have to like. I don't know how to do this. Just put it on the floor, I guess.
You want to put it in the bag?
Yeah, if we're going to the Sultry Apple, we gotta like. I can't be carrying this fucking thing around when I'm getting drinks. And also, Charles might recognize it. And I already got problems with Charles. I don't want more problems.
Checks the door and makes sure Carlisle's not there. Okay. She pulls out the bag.
We'll just like open it as wide as it'll go, and teamwork will make this dream work.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, yep, great. And he will just very, very slowly lower it in.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
And it'll take you a while. And like there's that one point where like the filigree on the outside of the frame is a little bit too large. You're like doing the and if this was a normal bag, you kind of hear like a as the bag is like pulling a little bit far stretched as it was, but it's a magic bag, so you're okay. And sooner or later it just goes and then goes inside. Just barely.
Incredible. I don't understand it, and I don't want to.
Thing's so cool.
Let's go get us a drink. Hope the other two show up.
So it gets it back in position.
The past 2 days been kind of productive. Got a lot done just today and yesterday. We still need to look through those things what Yorley gave us, but oh hey, speaking of those, need to go in the bag because they're like just under his arm.
Yeah. Can I have one right now?
Yeah, sure, it's that one. And he points to the box that actually has the shit in it.
They both have shit in it, like actual treats inside of there.
He points to the one that doesn't have the other things.
Okay. Yep. Inside, if you're looking through all the boxes, you find about 40 ginger snaps, 30 sugar cookies, 12 tarts, and 6 cinnamon rolls.
Ah,
Thanks for
damn.
the tarts. Wait. Okay, no, it's okay. I'll watch it back on the recording. I didn't write that down.
It's fine.
It doesn't matter. I can copy and paste it.
Okay.
Incredible.
Right into our bag of holding?
Hell yeah, dude. With all the business sorted, Crag will just start walking towards Sultry Apple.
Yeah. And as you're all heading out, we will go to the other two as they head back towards the spotted scroll.
So, Compton, he kind of glances over at Raina, away, and then back again. He goes, "You know, Miss Raina, probably I was a bit hasty in how I was addressing things earlier. Have you ever woke up and just found a new lust for life?"
I can't say that I have.
Okay. I woke up this morning disoriented. I told you that that much is true. But on reflection, because, you know, the way that you were addressing the things that I was saying, it made me think that I should think about it. I woke up with a renewed vigor, a desire of sorts, so to just be glad to be here. You know what I mean? And so I guess what I'm really trying to say first and foremost is I'm sorry if I'm kind of acting odd, right? I can recognize that might be the experience for you. But then also I was wondering, because life is so short and you never know what's going to happen, what you might be doing later.
You're asking me what I'm going to be doing?
Yeah,
later?
like if we've got any, free time. And he kind of just looks around a little bit.
I mean, we're gonna head out on the road.
Yeah,
today.
no, yeah, but that's not immediately.
Yeah.
That's fine. I get it. I understand. Work to be done.
What?
Okay. And he just kind of picks up the pace a little bit.
I mean, we could. I think that Craig is picking up some more. He told me about your whiskey thing.
Excuse me?
He told me that you sometimes drinking whiskey kind of like blew up your brain. And I know you had a hard day yesterday. I mean, I thought that we had a really nice night. So I was hoping that, like, you'd feel better today, but obviously you're feeling, like, kind of wonky. That's okay.
Hold on. We're going to address this in order because this is very important to me. First and foremost, I don't feel wonky. I feel fantastic. Secondly, Morgan Aurelius Bearhard III did not say that my brain is bad because of whiskey.
You're telling me what he told me?
I'm not telling you what he told you. I'm telling you what he told you was a lie. And it's displeasing for me to hear it. He talked down on my good name. That's fine. It's okay.
I don't think that's how. I mean, I wouldn't.
No, it's exactly how I'm taking it right now, Miss Raina. Yep. In fact, this is great.
Okay. Well, I told him that we'd meet. I told the others that we'd meet them over at the Sultry Apple with the cart because they've got to pick up some sort of something from Jaffe. So
glasses. Oh no, we got the glasses from the blacksmith. That's right.
Mm-hmm. It's like he had ordered something for the road. So let's go get the cart. Are you okay? Like, can you drive a?
Can I drive a cart? Absolutely, that's easy enough. Like how about this? I'm gonna do this because I know that you have a thing with horses, and I don't want to make you have to deal with that thing. So, how about I go?
Don't poof me anywhere.
Excuse me.
Don't poof me anywhere again.
Oh.
I'll be okay.
No, that was not my idea. My idea was actually to let you go on ahead, and then I could prep the carts up for travel, and then bring them over to the Sultry Apple to pick you all up.
Oh no, that's okay. I'll come in. I have a thing that I want to do, and I want someone that I trust to be there.
Okay, that sounds like a wonderful idea. I'd be more than happy to. I'm assuming you meant me. I do realize that was an assumption that I had made.
Yeah, you.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'd be more than pleased to be there for whatever it is you've got going on.
Right, let's go. Oh, here, another thing. Last night when I was sleeping, and I don't know if this is just like because my brain is paranoid about this now, but I had a dream, which is like weird. Usually when I'm sleeping or meditating or whatever you want to call it, it's like just a bunch of colors, and sometimes I'll think about stuff and they'll form into like vague shapes. But last night I had a dream that like everything got dark, like ink spilling on a page, and it was coming in towards my face, and my arm was tingly. And do you think that is something I should worry about, given the whole situation?
Short answer, absolutely. Can I do a check to interpret this? I mean, is there anything that can be done to do?
You can roll either an intelligence or arcana.
Trevor's an arcana bitch. We're gonna go that way.
With an 18, you know that sometimes it's hard to tell without more information. You don't fully understand what Elven meditation is, or how it works, or if it differs from one person to the next. The only thing that draws you to jump to any type of conclusion is that it was her type of whatever it was with elves. Normally they don't dream, right? Mm-hmm. So something was affecting her during her meditative state to leave her what she deems as her meditative zone, which is odd. Without more information as what may have been trying to creep in, or if it was just over stress of the night you told her before, until you get more information or are a part of seeing what's going on, you can't tell anything at this point in time.
Would I be the type to say I can't tell, or would I be the type to generate a conclusion?
Generate a conclusion.
Cool. All right. Yes. You absolutely should be concerned. None of that is appropriate. Most likely, some sort of entity, probably the one associated to, that beautiful piece of art that you've got affixed to your arm, is trying to reach in and contact you. Something. Some kind of. It is not good. I know that my anger has subsided. I will no longer refer to him as Morgan. I know that Craig suggested that we just remove the arm, and that might not be a bad idea. We could just cut it off.
Compton, I'm not removing my arm.
Okay.
And if I wake up and I don't have an arm ever, you will both be dead.
Okay, that's good to know. I will not take. I could not.
Stoat and I
arm.
can handle things on our own. We don't need arm stealers.
Okay, it was just a suggestion for to address this very clear problem right now. But that's fine. Let's go take care of them carts.
Yeah, you get one ready, and I've got a thing.
As you say that, you all have arrived back at the Sultry Apple, not Sultry Apple, the Spotted Scroll. You probably would have stopped in the plateau area between the barn and the Sultry Apple as you just are wrapping up this conversation. And Compton, if you head inside of the barn, you see that Thomas has the horses all strapped up. The wagon is all put together. As far as you can tell, all the bridling is all put on. They're all connected to the wagon. The main one, it looks like he's still in the process of finishing up the new cart that you all brought. But the main travel wagon that you all came in here first thing with has already been all sutured up and ready to go.
So Trevor's knowledge of the town, it matches Compton's.
Yep.
The Sultry Apple is not on our way out in the direction we want to go.
If you are heading, it depends on what way you all are deciding to leave.
Don't we need to head out the north gate?
Leaving north.
Yeah. So the Sultry Apple would be slightly just a little offshoot, but you would be heading that direction.
So regardless, we could kind of like circle around, like hit that as a pass.
Yeah, you'd be going a wide berth, but if you look at the map that I pulled up right now, you'd head out this way, kind of have to skirt around, and then back out.
We are more than 120 feet from the sultry apple, correct?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Raina's with me? Did you come with me, or did you stay in the?
She went inside the inn.
No, I was going in the barn.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. Yes, so
Okay,
you'd be there as well, right?
So Compton will look at you and say, "Hey, so I don't know the right answer to this one. I'm going to defer to you on it because you seem to have your wits about you. We can take these right now and then go pick up our companions and get a drink. Would you like to get? We'll talk about that. We'll pick them up and then we can just head out of town. I guess assuming we know where to pick up seize the day. But my question about that is, if we do that, we're not necessarily giving them the opportunity to say goodbye to them. And he gestures to the inn. Do you think last night was enough, or do we do it all again?
I think last night was probably enough. I mean, what do you think?
I would rather not have to say goodbye again.
Okay.
I defer to you because you make better decisions.
I mean, I think it's probably fine. I don't think that we should be like leaving decisions about social situations to me. Generally, though. Okay.
But I'm going to, so I like that we don't have to. Thomas.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Coptet, sir.
We're going to start first and foremost, right? Stop spending your money on hobbies that you can't maintain.
Yeah, Mr. Coptet, sir.
That was an important lesson for you because we won't be here to give you money, and then you're going to show up and you're not going to have it, and Jesse's not going to give you the time of day, and then you're just going to sulk, and you're going to start building deep-seated resentments to the other customers, and that's not good, so you're welcome. Now you know. We're leaving. Can you pull these wagons out?
Yeah, I'll get them all suited up, ready to go. If you'll go pay with your Miss Ophelia, Miss Lunadrim, then I'll have it all ready to go.
Time, DM.
Thomas wouldn't know.
Thomas doesn't know? Okay, cool.
Why would Thomas know?
That's fine. I don't know. Maybe the boss talks to their employee. Who fucking knows? I didn't realize we were at Bees Work.
It ain't Thomas's business. It's better he don't know.
I'm looking for a tennis racket, Thomas. All right. Lock it up. All right, Thomas, we will ensure that all debts are paid. And wait, Ms. Raina, we paying debts?
What?
Yes. Just get the wagons, please.
I have them right here.
No,
just
like
strapping up the last one.
Okay.
I'm bringing them outside. Yeah.
I don't know what you want me to do, Thomas. Okay, I'm gonna step outside. That poor kid.
See him, he's bringing out the first one, ties it up to the just to the side of the building so it doesn't run off, and then he's going to be going to get the second one, and he just when he's getting the second one, he's still holding it as you all have just been standing there.
Trevor's gonna dig. He's just gonna pull the pack forward and dig into it and see if there's anything he can give this fucking kid.
Are you all gonna go pay Miss Lunadrim?
Here's my problem. I don't think anybody told us that it was paid up because I think that Lunadrim told Crag that everything was paid up, but Crag didn't send that information to everybody else.
Craig mentioned it.
Okay, as long as has it really been mentioned?
Yeah.
I am so sure he did.
Okay.
Because it was like, hey, it was in that very quick, like, because he was trying not to be too sad. Like, MJ's got everything's paid for.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you just.
I want to not be sad anymore.
Thomas, everything has already been paid for.
Oh, all right. Just give me 1 second. He ties up the wagon. I just gotta go check with Miss Luderdrim.
Okay.
You'll run off.
I just have to have. I would like to go up to that last horse, the one who does not have a name yet.
2.
There are 2 that
There
don't
are
have
2
names.
that don't have names.
I thought one was just named the horse with no name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Then there you go.
and then we have the final.
And then there's one that doesn't have a name.
that straight up doesn't have a name. Yeah, I want that one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Okay. But before that, I'm gonna be like, Compton,
Yeah.
don't take your eyes off of me. Just
Gonna let you know. Didn't even have to let me know that.
good. All right. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go up to this horse. Well, I'm gonna stand far enough away that if it lunged out at me, it would not be able to bite me. And I'm gonna be like, hi there. Hi.
1 sec. They're waving at you.
It's your horse voice. Come on, let's go.
I'll be right back. You know what? After we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break, and then we'll come to the horse voice, everybody.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yay!
Aww. That's pretty cute.
Yeah.